Hey guys, it's Ken. Today I'm going to be opening two boxes of the English Edition Original Premium Booster RWBY, which is set to release on the 28th of June. I think it has 55 unique cards you can get in it. All of them would come in Overframe Rare, and 7 of them also come in SP. Hopefully, I guess I'll be opening some SPs in this, but let's get opening. Alright, here's 12 packs, 2 boxes worth of open boosters, so let's start opening. So first pack, we've got On-Ren, Sun Activating Semblance, and RWBY Determined. I think all the green cards have only been shown in OFR, so if you want to take a closer look, that's the regular version of the green On-Ren card. And this is what the first OFR looks like. There's a bit of texture going on in the background, and just kind of glossy where the character is. And I think that's it's got a rainbow foil on the border of the power and the card name, but the card name itself is in gold foil, so pretty nice looking gold foil. This card's also pretty nice, isn't it? Can stand the level 3 RWBY Rose combo from the previous set on the same climax, so you can get a burn, a clock kick, and a regular attack all in the same lane. Pretty nice. Also heals as well. So there's a Tyrion Inner Circle. This is 3 red cards in the same pack. This one's got like this vertical pattern on the background. Same card, not foiled this time. It's a non-foil version of Corsac and Fennec Albane. Then this is an OFR Crow Fist Fight. Sorry if I get some of the names wrong. I'm not very familiar with the original work here, so just going off what I know from Weiss friends. There's a Tai Young Curious, Tai Young and Yang Rehabilitation Training, and Sun Awkward Smile. It's another OFR. There's another guy, same card without the foiling. This one's an Oscar Buying Tickets, again, green card that's not foil. And this one is a foil, it's a Ren Semblance Awakened. Actually quite like the red part of this card, it looks really good in foil. Contrasts with the background of the card. And last pack from the first box, I've got Klein Sieben. It's a German name, I probably messed that one up a bit. Sorry, German speakers. It's the regular Lee Ren. And finally, James Making a Point. Here it is. Alright, so that was my first box. It's got the 6 OFRs and 12 regular cards. Line them up at the end. Right, yep, then the first pack from the next one. Oh, it's the first climax. Got a whole box without a climax, huh? It's a non-foil version of For All Who Have Fallen. It's the first green climax. Climax and all. Then we've got Emerald and Mercury Training. It's the same effect as Makoto from Persona 5, so pretty useful, I reckon. And here's a foil version of Tai Young and Young Rehabilitation Training. We've got Crow Feeling Unlucky. His name must actually be Crow. Alright. Then Crow Fist Fight. I think that's the regular version of the card we saw earlier. And then Oscar Pine. Alright, we've got Jawn fighting the Nakalavi. Maybe I should have done my homework on these card names. Then Spotted Under the Moonlight. I think this is the other green climax, which we may not have seen in non-foil before. And I've got a foil Lee Ren. Another one of this guy. Got Salem Inner Circle. I remember this character because the level 3 of her in the previous set was really useful. I've got Sun Raring to Go. Or is it Sun? Then finally Crow Evenly Matched. got then Weiss, Feeling Trapped. Weiss, Determined. This card's really strong, isn't it? It gains 1,500 power and heals on play, and when it attacks you can pay on discard 1 to look at the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck and keep any number, bin the rest. This effect, at least in English, it's only ever been printed on ClimaxCombos, so sometimes you see the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck that's too clean, think, well, that's pretty good, and then, you know, you have to attack for 3 and then they cancel on the 3rd one, but this doesn't suffer from that problem, so yeah, it's actually really strong. It's also not auto combo, so you can just use it as regular heal and then use the effect when it comes up, so pretty nice. And then Hazel, Inner Circle. This is the card that grabs comeback climaxes from the top of your deck. Yeah, when it's sent to the waiting room, you can look at top 4 and look for a climax with the comeback icon and add it to your hand. It is also quite nice, because I think the previous set sort of suffered when you didn't have your climax for your climax combos, but you also didn't really have a way of like accessing them. So yeah, I think it really like fills that void really nicely. Alright, and we're down to the last pack. Got RWBY fighting the Knucklevi, James making a point, and finally a foil version of the coolest landing strategy. I wonder what that looks like, but looks like he's standing on a sword or a pole or some kind of thin thing. Oh, this looks really good in foil. So, you can see it on camera there, but there's it's like this kind of open space around the text, so when you angle it, it looks really nice. It makes the character and the text box stand out really nicely. But yeah, I think the climax combo for this card also is really strong. It's a 2/2 that can send a climax to the waiting room to stand itself when it comes out from the climax effect, which coupled with the level 3 from the previous set, which has a similar effect. You can play 8 climaxes, which just gets you a new attacker, and you can kind of just play aggressively with the standbys. So yeah, this was my 2 boxes, and let's line up all the foils to see what they look like. Right, so here are the 12 overframe rares that I got from my 2 boxes, as well as some non-foils in my hand over here. And again, if you'd like to check what the individual cards in this set do, you can check them out with the reveal videos that I've linked in the description below. But to share my thoughts on this expansion as a whole, I think it's a pretty good expansion because while the first set of RWBY had some solid cards, it felt a bit weak on the turns that it wasn't able to draw its standby or comeback climax combos, but it also didn't really have a way to consistently add those cards to hand. But with the new expansion here, we've got cards like this level 1, which can add climaxes to hand. There's also a Brainstorm that I wasn't able to open, but I can look at the top 3 cards for each hit and try and add a climax from there. There's also cards like this Weiss over here, which doesn't require a climax to be strong. There's new Tressa and as well as Gate climax combos in the set, so I think it gives you more options to try and do stuff without climaxes, or alternatively add climax to your hand, which you weren't really able to do before. So yeah, it's a pretty good expansion. And finally, I'd like to thank the team at Bushrode for giving me the opportunity to showcase these cards to you guys. And just a final reminder that RWBY Premium Booster releases on Friday the 28th of June 2024. So if you are interested in picking up these cards, you can go over to your local game store when they hit the shelves and get some stuff right there. Aside from that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!